but Roger was a little on the short side. That just means his legs wasn't as long as some of us. And this is a wonderful hitch. I don't use this hitch when I'm working commercially on any trip going in. I use the box, the diamond. Coming out, this is the only hitch I come out. What I have in here are nothing but matties and ropes from the other mules. Say if I had 5, so if I had 5, I'd use 2 mules. I take the mule that I like the least, or the one that gives me the most problems, or the one that won't talk to me, and that's who brings it out. Okay, the Squaw Hitch. Same principle, believe it or not, as the box hitch. Same principle. Now, if you walk around, this is pretty important because this is the first side. Let me see if I can get her over. Get over. Get over. Get over. No, she's not going to get over too much. If you can walk over here, you can. This is the important part. You notice that I don't put a matty on this because who cares about a little dust? Like cowboys, you know, us cowboys, we don't take baths, we just dust off. Know that. It's the same thing here. Anything here, you can be shaken out before you put it away. All right, I leave it about like this. The first thing that I do is I make a half, very similar to the diamond, and now I want to hold this together. Now this is the important part right here. Some of these mules kind of kick a little bit, so I put this in like that. Isn't that neat? Here I am, already finished. My top pack is whatever I had. If I were on a long trip where they had to stay overnight, that would be my dunnage, my sleeping bag and stuff like that. By the way, I've had quite a few mules. There's 6 of them here today of mine. If they're a little bit hairy, that's because they haven't been used. This is the best mule that I've ever had, and I've had some good ones. She's 35. I promised I'd retire except for one time, and that's the clinic. It's the only time this mule gets, unless I have some kids coming to put on her and all that. This mule I've roped off of, worked cattle with, I've sorted cattle with. She's also been in the 4-H. She placed with a ribbon in her very first equitation on this one here, and she was leading the trail ride, our competition in 4-H for a while. My granddaughter rode her. She's been wonderful. All right.
What's your name?
This is Holly.
That's right.
Same thing. This, oops. Come on, rope. My equipment's old. I've been doing this for 55 years. I work commercially. I'm not a commercial packer. I've had the privilege of riding with some of the best, including Rob. All right. Now I tighten this up. Tighten this up. And basically that's it. Now you can say, how do you tie that? Well, now, your young mules and stuff, you got to be careful because they'll sometimes talk to you. Oops. Tie this off anywhere you want to. You can do it the same way. Sometimes I put a crown on it. I won't with this, it's long. You can put a crown around to do it. Otherwise, I put my stuff inside. I would have tied it off. But that's the Squaw Hitch. Now, how long did that take me? Well, if you did forget the talking, it didn't take me very long. And I can go down the trail and I don't have to worry about a thing. Squaw Hitch. And you notice, I didn't have to do anything on top. Everything was done right here. Debbie, wonderful, wonderful for you. Jody, wonderful for you. Where's my Jody? Oh, there she is. Yeah, wonderful for you. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Command certain things, but the box is the most common.
You can use it for anything.
Yeah, I have gone in with loads, especially light loads. My little mule over there, you know, I only put about 120 pounds when he was young. He'll be 34, 34 the 16th of April. So now when I use him, I put 100 pounds on him, and that's max. I would put a Squaw Hitch on him because he doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
But usually I have...
So the Squaw Hitch is for lightweight pack.
No, well, it's for what you're packing. See, I have nothing. You know,
Just a load that just drapes over the... It hasn't got great big cubes and stuff in it.
no. Only thing I have in here is ropes.
Sleeping bag and...
All the lash ropes that would come from my string, and all their matties that would be in there. So if you want to look in here, there's the matty, and you can look it down in here. I got the ropes in.
These containers are expensive.
Yeah, well this is really what I carry my ice chest in. But anyway, okay.
But you would use that on this one, yeah.
All right. Are you on this one?
Sure, I could.
All right. Well, let's go on this side first.
Right. Let's learn a few things.
All right. Now what we'll do one on one side, one on the other, and then we'll do it again, and you can switch. Huh?
You want me on the
No,
other
just one of the things that.
I'm gonna leave my sweater over here.
Yeah. One of the things you want to make sure you don't have any knots in your rope and stuff when you come in, because boy, there's that.
How long should those ropes be on average?
I'm glad you asked me. When you're tying a box hitch, the most common is 50 feet. I know a lot of guys who use 60-foot rope. On a diamond, you can get by with 35 on a diamond.
Okay.
25 on this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I grabbed the wrong thing, but 25, that's why I had so much here. All right, first of all, you already know what's in here, okay? And everything is there, and I don't worry about anything coming out, because this will protect it. Plus you got this, you can put this up higher. You know, I put it about right there because that's where my load is, and then I can cinch it up. I didn't really cinch it up tight, but that's what it is. Okay, the first thing you do is put...
I'm going to throw it over.
No, we're laid over there, and then...
Just lay it? Okay.
Yeah. Now, who's working with her?
I'll get it.
The outside, okay.
Yeah, and then we'll switch. Now, Debbie,
Push it under to you?
you make sure it's over the middle.
Okay.
Okay, because we'll go on that side first.
Okay.
Now, which way is the opening? Pointing to the front or the back of the end of the cinch, the hook?
Swing it toward me. I got
The
it.
opening is...
Okay.
Yeah, swing it toward me.
No.
It's facing the right way.
Okay, that's it. You don't do it. No, ma'am. No, leave it down.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, now you can walk on the other
We're
side.
learning.
That's the difference there.
Okay.
Okay, what you do is you gauge now that this is going to be all the way underneath. Okay, that's the hardest part. Even sometimes I'll get messed up where I have this too long, then I got to shorten it up again. Okay, the next thing.
What if you just put a little mark on your rope?
Well, you could.
But you're going to have different size
Yeah.
animals, so that really wouldn't help.
All right. I make a thing very much. Oops. I do this all the time. Sometimes I don't even have to think.
Yeah.
Well, my gosh sakes.
I'm trying to put a half loop in so you can just pull out.
Yeah. All right, I make my loop. Did you see that what I did there? All right.
You go to the left, you go over and to the left. Okay.
You go over the left, and then I bring it up. Oops. I bring it up and around. No. This happened to me last year, or 2 years ago when I was doing the diamond. There. Now see, I wasn't thinking before.
Stage fright, Bill.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking before.
But they say don't overthink, right?
Yeah, don't overthink.
We got you out of your mojo, quiet talking to Holly.
Yeah.
It's all right. No pressure.
John, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I've done this. I've done it all my life, and now I can't even do it once.
Don't say can't. Can't never could do anything.
Yep, you're right. That will work. Okay.
One of the things you do it muscle memory and you think about it, you can't do it.
Yeah. All right. Now, I already know that this is a little bit too long, so I just pull this rope here, slide that one until it's about right. Okay? Then I take this rope, and this is where I cinch it from.
Okay.
Now that's pretty tight. Okay? And I don't worry about anything coming loose because this is a half on it, so it's fine. Okay? Now you want to come to the other side, Debbie? Oh, what I do too, in case I was on a young one or something,
Oh, you hook it there. Okay, that's cool.
they can cow kick something terrible. All right, the same principle now. What in the heck am I doing? You wouldn't believe this. I just demonstrated it, and now I can't even do it. That will work.
It's different when you're working than when you're actually instructing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You just do it roped when you're doing it yourself.
Okay. That's long enough. That's where I want my knot.
Any history behind how this got its name?
Squaw Hitch.
Yeah.
The Native Americans, first of all, men, the bucks never
Packed.
did anything like this. And their statures were pretty short. And if you notice, you don't have to reach over or do anything. Okay. Now I unhook this, keep a hold of it.
You got it that time.
About perfect. Now you want to feel those ropes and see if anything will come off?
No, that's pretty.
No, those are good.
Okay. I'd throw a little half in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't put a knot there because it's not necessary. And then sometimes I'll crown it, or just to get rid of rope.
Same with this guy for World Champions.
Now I got something to tie to. That part wasn't really necessary, only for this. And if you can't reach it, then you just do it with what you got.
That's why the 25 foot for the squaw is adequate, because you don't need all that extra.
You don't need any of it. And I don't roll it up, I just put it in there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you.
No, now it's your turn.
Oh, it's our turn.
All right.